about awakening and empowerment. This program is brought to you by Syrian Mission International, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. We are live from Accra School and Syrian Radio. Today on the show, we have the same person who was with us on Thursday. Today she comes with the topic Self-Love, the Practical Guide. Self-Love, the Practical Guide. She's in the person of Sister Philippa, Bentuma. So let's stay tuned, link up with her, and then we get started. Hello, Philippa. If you can hear me, how are you doing?
I can hear you, Douglas.
Great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing excellent. Yourself?
I've been busy, but I'm fine, thanks. How was your day? Or how has the day been?
Oh, been good. All throughout I was, preparing and contemplating on this topic. So that's what I've been doing. Yeah.
Yeah, no wonder. The topic is power packed, self, love, practical, guide. Some keywords joined together to form an awesome topic. Quite controversial. Okay. For us to know more, over to you, Philippa.
Thank you, Doctor. Hello, lovely viewers and listeners of Promotional Radio. We come your way once again with the hour of awakening, hour of empowerment with Ethereum Mission. Ethereum Mission is the Center for Spiritual Empowerment, and our vision is that of a unified world in which everyone is a catalyst that is activating and promoting the innate good in one another. What this means is that we are imagining a world where the good that you are celebrates the good that I am, and the good that I am in turn blesses and celebrates the good that you are. What kind of world would that be? That would definitely be a peaceful world. That would definitely be a joyful world. It will be a world where we are each celebrating our goodness. And that is the world we invite you into each and every week with the hour of empowerment and awakening. This teaching is coming to you as well as it is coming to me. It is for me as well as much as it is for you. So we are here to grow and learn together. Ethereum Mission has branches in Sacramento, Takoradi, Kumasi, London, and after the teaching, I'll give you all the details you need, to get informed and join us each and every week. So without much ado, I move into the topic. Today we are talking about self-love. And as Doka said, self-love is, a very power-packed word. We use it a lot. A lot of motivational speakers talk about the need for self-love. But do we really understand what self-love is? Do we really know how to love ourselves? So before I delve into it, I just want to, let's interact a bit. How many of us woke up today feeling love? How many of us woke up today, just having that feeling? If you did, that's great. But when you woke up feeling this love, who were you feeling this love for? What was this love about? Were you in love with yourself? Or this feeling of love was love for someone else or love for, another being, which is fine, which is good. Often, when we talk about the fact that we are in love, we are talking or we mean that we are in love with other people's perceptions of us. It means that we are in love with other people and not ourselves. It means that we are in love with what people make us believe of ourselves. We actually fall in love with people's perceptions and opinions of us. And we rather hail that that perception or that what any other person thinks about us, and we call that love, or we say we are in love with that. We accept the definitions of life as presented to us by the people that we love. So we tend to live in the terms of the people that we love and not in our own terms. We tend to do the things that the people we love and not the things we really love. Sometimes a few of us, even acknowledge that the people that we love are way better than we could ever be. And is that love? We are so busy pleasing the world. We are so busy pleasing, when I use world, I mean pleasing your family, pleasing your community, pleasing the people, your workmates, pleasing your boss. We're so busy pleasing other people that we forget to please ourselves. And so, for more often than not, when these people that we are in love with, when their descriptions of us change, or their understanding of us changes, it tends to make us change the way we feel about them. So then we say we are out of love. So at one point, this person that you hailed, this person that you considered your whole life, now is saying that, no, I don't want you in my space, or in my space, or in my company. So then it means that that love must end. You are with a guy or girl, or you're in a relationship because you believe that that guy or girl makes you happy. You believe that without him or her, your life will not be the same. You believe that they have impacted so much in your life that there's no way their absence in your life would make sense. So, because of this understanding or this craving for happiness or this attachment of happiness on the part of this person you're in a relationship with, when they leave you, it's a very terrible thing. You can't understand why that is happening. Because it feels like your world is empty. It feels like nobody will make you happy like they did. Sometimes it gets to the extent that you can barely look at your face in the mirror. You look at you in the mirror and all you see is this ugly, disgusting person that nobody loves. So you tell yourself that you're not going to love again. You stop your playful heart from experiencing what the feeling of love is, and you vow never to love again because of that experience. You are in the job that you are because your parents, everybody around you, your friends, your colleagues are telling you that, gosh, this job is so good for you. You will not get any other job like that job. But you know deep within that you are not happy. You know that that job doesn't give you fulfillment. You know that you are not excited about the job the way the people around you are excited about it. So the people that you love in this instance love the job more than you love the job. But you can't go. Why? Because you are pleasing the people you love and not pleasing you. Sometimes events come our way. Some party comes, or we are supposed to go somewhere for some funeral, and you have to wear certain clothes, especially for some parties. You know that this is not me. I can't wear this particular dress. I can't put on this hefty makeup. I can't do this. But you cannot tell your friends or the people who have invited you and are looking up, to see you dressed and all, looking elegant. You can't tell them that I'm not going to go, or you can't tell them that I'm not going to wear that dress you want me to wear. Why? Because they will describe you as weird. They might describe you as colo. They might call you all sorts of names. So then you are pleasing them and not pleasing you. You have loved the world for too long. You have loved your friends, you have loved your family, you've loved, gosh, you've been caring for too long with other people. That is great. That is great. But today, when I invite you to self-love, this topic, all I'm saying is that, or I'm asking you is, how much do you love you? How much do you love you? To what extent will your love for you cause you to do certain things or not to do certain things? We are unfortunately mistaking self-love as a social construct and not as a spiritual necessity. I say that self-love is a spiritual necessity because without an identification of you, what you are as spirit, and standing firm with that which you are and upholding that which you are, without doing that, there's no way you can love any other person in the world. So self-love is a spiritual necessity. It is not something that must come to you when you are getting a heartbreak, or it is not something you come to when all things have failed and you feel like I need to develop self-love. It is good that it's true that events lead us into self-love, but we should strive to always uphold the love for ourselves more than love for the world, because truly you cannot please the world. What you do to please the world today, tomorrow they'll expect more of you. The only person you can please and satisfy is you. The time and attention you give to the world, caring for your family, caring for your work, doing everything you can, do you give yourself that much attention as well? Do you give much attention to the friends of your body? Today, did you look at you in the mirror and tell yourself that, oh, I have lovely arms? Did you speak to your hands today? Did you speak to your legs today? Did you speak to your body today? These friends of your body, do you speak to them? Do you commune with them? Do you have time for them? The friends of your mind, your thoughts. How are you falling in love each and every day with your mind, with your thoughts? How are you communing with your friends? You have communed with your friends of the world. You have communed with the friends of the earth. That's fine. It's now time to pay some attention to the friends of your body, the friends of your mind, and your spirit. Do you know the friends of your spirit? Have you taken time to love the friends of your spirit? Your caring spirit, have you taken time to taste it? Have you taken time to appreciate you for the good that you do? Today you lend someone a helping hand. Why not sit down in contemplation and appreciate yourself for that spirit that helped you to give someone a helping hand? That is love. That is self-love. That is acknowledging the good that you are without anyone telling you. Most of us are waiting for validation from people to know that we are actually what we are. We are waiting for our parents to tell us, oh, Akusia, you're a very good girl, before we accept that we are very good girls. Most of us are waiting for approval from colleagues to tell us that we are very good at what we do. Trust me, you would fail if you wait on validation from the world. The only person that needs validation or that deserves your validation is you. And you are the only person who can give yourself so much love to pay attention to you. Remember that what you do for others must just be an extension and an expansion of the love that you have for yourself. So you cannot say that you love someone more than you love yourself. The love you give to Kojo must be an expansion and a projection of the love that you have for yourself. Hence, if this is not the case, you realize that you are in love with an idea of Kojo. You are in love with something in Kojo that you think is missing from you. So that is why when Kojo leaves your space, you feel like your world is coming to an end. Because then you have not loved yourself enough to appreciate what you are that is complementing Kojo. So then Kojo becomes your entire world. Amma becomes your entire world. And then when they leave you, all hell breaks loose. Quite unfortunately, majority of us are looking for true love outside of us. All of us are looking for love. Everybody on planet Earth is looking for love. Love is the most common language you can find anyone talking about. Musicians are singing about love. Everybody wants to find true love. But the sad truth is that everybody is looking for true love outside of themselves. Probably, maybe that is why no one, or if I would say out of the 100% of people looking for love, probably 0.99 or 1% actually find this true love. Because everybody is looking for true love outside of themselves. But true love can only be found when you go within you and not outside of you. So until you have found true love as you, until your whole being resonates at the love frequency of God, there is no way you would attract or be connected or be magnetized with true love. So let's take a scripture reading from the Bible. 1 John 4, verse 12 to 13. Please permit me to read. It says that no man has seen God at any time. If we love one another, God dwelleth in us, and his love is perfected in us. Hereby know we that we dwell in him, and he in us, because he hath given us of the Spirit. Now let's equate he to love. So I repeat, hereby know we that we dwell in love, and love in us, because he hath given us of the Spirit. That you were created in the image and likeness of God. This is something in Ethereum mission we keep repeating and repeating, because till now the world doesn't know, or still doesn't know, and come to a unique understanding of it. Created in the image and likeness of God is a simple statement, but not a vast truth. What you are is everything that you are experiencing, everything that life is. The universe is constituted as you. So, if the universe is love, if the universe is absolute love, then you are constituted of absolute love. You are dwelling in the spirit of love. Let's say love is God, so you are dwelling in the spirit of God. And love is dwelling in you, and God is dwelling in you. Love is your divine birthright. It is not something you crave for. It's not a social thing that you have to crave for. And when you have come to this understanding, you will look at you in the mirror and say you are all that there is. Majority of us have forgotten our true love state to the point that, we look at ourselves and we feel disgusted. If you are in that place today, salvation is here. Because what you truly are is love. And the only place to search for that love, in fact, you're not supposed to search for that love, you're just supposed to express that love. Come to an appreciation of the love of God that you are and express that love. You need to begin to pause. Open your eyes and see the everlasting goodness that surrounds you. Notice that you are the goodness of life. You have noticed the world for too long and have not paid attention to you. It's about time you do that. Now let's look into nature. The elements of air, fire, water, and earth love themselves so much that we are beneficiaries of the grace of their self-love. I repeat. The elements of life, the air, fire, the water, and earth, have so much self-love that we are beneficiaries of their self-love. So, the sun knows itself that it shines. The sun shines. That is what the sun does. No matter what we do, the sun will shine. And the sun shines so much in abundance that it reaches all of life, irrespective of this, your sins or your errors or whatever it is, the sun will still shine on you. The sun has gotten to the point where it's realized that this is who I am. Nothing in the entire universe will oppose that good that I am. So you can do all the things that you can, in terms of depleting the ozone layer or whatever, all the things that you do, that we do with our vices that can destroy the brightness of the sun, still the sun shines on us. When you look at the water, the ocean, oh, we pour all our dust, our rubbish, everything into the ocean, but still when you go and swim in it, it still gives you that rejuvenation. Because the waters understand what they are. They understand their role in life. They understand their role in your space. So you are benefiting from the grace of their self-love. The water cannot give off what it is not. The sun cannot give off what it is not. The earth you are walking on, we trample upon it, we cut the trees, we do whatever it is, but it still provides us with food. Because then it has gotten to the point where the elements have an understanding that I am of God. This is my role in God. And no matter what anybody does, it will not destroy or deplete my role in God. And that is self-love. Self-love to get to the point where nothing of the humanness of the world, no nonsense of the world, no pain, no challenge can stop you from exuding and exhibiting truly what you are in God. So I ask you this question. What do you do for you and to you that is loving? What do you do for you and to you that is loving? Today, have you treated yourself with some love? What did you do for yourself that was loving? Brethren, life can be tough. Life can be hard. Life can be, sometimes, it's like you're drifting through the wind. I can appreciate that. I understand that. The people you love deeply are those that sometimes hurt you. But brethren, you were built like that. You were built to win with life. You were built to surmount. You were built to meet obstacles and walk over them or jump over them. All these seeming life challenges that come your way, they are not coming your way to break you. They are not supposed to break you. They are not supposed to make you feel less of you. They are only supposed to challenge you to express the better you. They are only challenging you to become your best self. But when the challenges come and you do not have enough love for you, you feel like the world is against you. You feel like everything is about you. You feel like Kofi breaking your heart is about you. You feel like Amma dumping you is about you. Sorry, my dear, it is not about you. If Kofi knew better, he would have done better. If Amma knew better, she would have done better. Nothing is wrong with you. You are not the problem. We are dealing with hurt people all over. Today, you meet your boss, he shouts at you, he's hurt. It's not about you. Something maybe in his something happened in the morning, or something has pissed him off, or something. It is really not about you. So don't take things personally. Even when you love deeply and you felt like this is it and it ended, it is really not about you. Life is happening for you. Life is happening for you. Life will not happen to you. Life is happening for you. Life is not happening to you. So when challenges come, just embrace and say that life is happening for me. Life is happening for me. You are a field of infinite possibility, and you deserve to celebrate yourself. You deserve to celebrate yourself. You've beaten yourself up for too long, and I say this for myself as well. There are times that you can't even, you feel the worst of yourself. But in those moments, you need to pause. Open your eye and celebrate the goodness of God that you are. You failed. It's okay. Don't let the failure define you. Take a bottle of champagne, get a glass, drink up, celebrating the lesson that you have learned from the failure that came your way. That is celebrating you. That is self-love. In your darkest moments, when you fail to shine your light, it means that your light never existed. In your darkest moments, when you fail to shine your light, it means your light never existed. Same with love. When you are dumped, when the people you love hurt you the most, and you in turn hurt them, it means you were never loved, or you were never loved, you never exuded love. And more often, it is our fear of losing what we love that manipulates our decisions. Many of us choose our love paths from a place of fear that is disguised as practicality. So fear has been disguised as practicality, and then we are choosing our love path. We think that we are in love, but actually fear is dictating that decision. If you are what you love, why would you be afraid that you won't find love? Many of us, because of the many heartbreaks and torture we've gone through from family, from friends, from colleagues, we feel like we are not good enough. Feeling not good enough is not self-love. Self-love is recognizing all the good that you are, celebrating it, and not letting that change in the midst of situation. Those who think that they can't find love are those who have no love. So how can you find love if you have no love? You are searching for love. Please, the first place to search is within you. Find the love that you are. That is self-love. You cannot love another when you do not love yourself. Love cannot be attracted to you when you are not exuding love. My guru would say that law of exudation and not law of attraction. Exudation is when you have become what you want to attract. And now you have become the embodiment of love to the point that you are exuding love. That is the place of self-love. Or you can use your mind to vision love, it will come. But if you are not loved, that love will leave. And that is the place, that is the self-love life is seeking to teach the world through me today. The self-love where you become an exudation of that which you desire. So much love for yourself that nothing of the world, nobody's perception can influence or change you. That is the kind of self-love we are talking about. You're supposed to be so passionate about loving you that the love you are connects you with the universe. You must be in love with yourself so much that you become a connection to the universe. In our society, it feels like it is wrong for somebody to love themselves. There are people that people consider as arrogant, as proud, because they are doing things out of the ordinary, or they are not following the crowd. Society will call you names when you decide to have self-love, because then you say no to certain things that you used to say yes to because you wanted to please the masses. It is not an easy path to practice self-love. It is not an easy path, but you need to be passionate about loving you, because love is what you are, and you need to exude and express that. Your love for you must take over you. You must love yourself so much that your love for you is what helps you bless the world. You must become a huge nourishing presence for the world because of the love that you have for yourself. You are every day waking up and passionately asking yourself, for the love that I have for me, what is today like? For the love that I have for me, what impact is my boss having as a result of this love for me? You must love yourself so much that you become the center that holds everybody together when the storm comes. So let's do this. Ask yourself from beginning, and I asked, what do I do to and for myself that is loving? So when you decide to do something, for example, you can ask yourself, for the love of me, should I go for this party? We often say, I am going for this party. But now ask yourself, bring yourself to that consciousness that for the love of me, should I go for this party? Give yourself all the validations why you should go for this party, why you should not go for this party, and then make the choice. For the love of me, should I have this hairstyle? A lot of people are following trends in fashion. Is good. It's good to be, trendy. But where the trends do not enhance the goodness that you are within, then what's the use? Trends must enhance you, not reduce you. So your decisions to do something must complement you, the you within. You must have loved the decision to go for that party and go all out and party than to have been influenced by someone to go for the party when you really do not want to go for the party. So when you decide to do something, ask yourself, for the love of me, should I do this? For the greatest love of me, should I be in this relationship with Kojo? Oftentimes, when we meet someone new in our space, we get so excited. And when the person asks us the question, will you date? Will you go out with me? Can we be in a relationship? We get so excited and we say yes. The person pops the question, will you marry me? We get so excited because yes, at last we found somebody that loves us. But is that true? Is that expressed love true? And when I say is it true, it is not a responsibility of the other party, it's a responsibility for yourself. So you need to define what the truth should be, or what the decision should be. So if Kofi pops the question, will you be in a relationship with me or will you go out with me? Excitement is good. But truly ask yourself, for the love of me, what is this relationship, or what would this relationship with Kofi be like? For the love of me, I am deciding, and if you decide that for the love of me, Kofi would do this, Kofi would, and I will compliment Kofi in this way, my caring spirit will complement Kofi's hardworking spirit. Kofi is a good guy, and I'm also in that space and can support Kofi, when you love you take the time to ask you that for the love of you, should you be in the relationship that you're entering into? It may be true that the guy may be good, the lady may be good to you or whatever. But for the love of you, if you realize that relationship will not enhance the love of you, then you have to let it go. Yes? That's how self-love works. And in making career choices too, sometimes you need to ask yourself, what am I for me? And what do I do for me for my own good? What am I for me? And what do I do for me for my own good? More often we are caught up doing other people's bidding. You are doing you are cooking as a mother for the love of your children. You are doing your best at work for the love for your boss. You are braiding your hair for your boyfriend to feel good. What are you actually doing for you? You need to ask yourself. You need to probe and talk to yourself and discover you. You see, the greatest joy of fulfillment you can get is when you have discovered you. That is the greatest fulfillment. And when you have discovered you, you live life according to your own definitions and not the definitions of the world. You know who you are and you operate from that place. You realize that there's so much fun being self-destructive. Here in Ethereum Mission, we have an actionable definition for love. We say that love is seeing the good in yourself or the possible good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. What this means is that we acknowledge that when you do not see the good in yourself, definitely you cannot see the good in yourself, in the world. So, seeing the good, and even if you can't even see the good in yourself, have the possibility of the good you can be. The best thing you can ever be. Have the possibility of that good you could be. And express it. So love is seeing the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. So I love you will mean I love you. I love you will mean that I feel God in you, or I am in love with the God that you are. So you cannot tell another person you love them when you have not realized the God that you are. No, it's wrong. That's hypocrisy. You cannot point out the God in another when you have not pointed out the God in yourself. You can only see God when you are God. You can only see God when you realize that you are God. So you cannot be less of God than another person is. So you need to love yourself. Rounding up, 1 Corinthians chapter 13, which is also from a scriptural reading from the Bible. 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verse 4 to 8, permits me to read. It says that love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails. Now replace all this with I am and declare, I am patient, I am kind, I do not envy, I do not boast. Love is all this, but it cannot be that outside of you. You need to declare and acknowledge the love that you are. And all these things, patience, kindness, envy, all these things that they say love is and love is not, can only be expressed through you. So it means you are loved. So when you replace what the scripture says, you replace the love with I am, you say that you realize that you are actually loved. And you should stop searching outwardly of you for love. You are already loved. All you need to do is express it. All you need to do is to own it. Own the love that you are. Fall in love with yourself each and every day. Question your thoughts. Speak with your mind. Speak with your body. Speak with your feeling. Why are you feeling this way today, Philippa? How are you feeling? Why are you thinking this thought today, Philippa? For the love of me, what thought can I think for life promotion? For the love of me, what can I do to my body to make it strong and healthy to face the day? Those are the things. So, what we can do to embody self-love is one, make a list of what you are and do to you for you. That is loving with their benefits. So like I said, what do you do for you that is loving? Or what can you do for you that is loving? We'll make a list of all that and their benefits. So an example could be that, and please remember to use for the love of me. Begin with for the love of me. So for an example, you can have, for the love of me, I am choosing to read 2 books in a month to improve my vocabulary and grow in knowledge. For the love of me, I am choosing to eat more fruits and vegetables so that I can get a healthy skin and grow more healthy generally. For the love of me, I am choosing to drink 2 glasses or 8 glasses of water every day, for the love of me, 8 glasses of water every day so that I am healthy. Please don't forget to add the benefit. For the love of me, I'm choosing to follow the COVID protocols so that I am safe. These are examples that you can give yourself. So what will happen is that when you do make this list, make about a list of about um, let's say 50 for the love of you. What is your life like in your social life, in your physical life, your interaction with your body, your interaction with your community, for the love of you? What are you doing for you that is loving and sees the benefits? When you live for the love of you, when you have self love, a love that is not diminished by the nonsense of the world, when you have the love for you, heartbreaks, disappointment, hurts become a thing of the past. Because then forgiveness comes easy. Because you know that it is not really about you. The people that hurt you are only giving you an opportunity to become better. When you do things for the love of you, when you live life for the love of you become a truly responsible being. You solely become responsible for your actions and inactions. And people's actions, inactions, opinions, and no opinions of you do not affect you. Nothing displeases you, nothing excites you. Because only you choose what excites you and what pleases you, and that is self-love. You are always in love and exuding love as if it's your first time. When you are living the love life for the love of you, when you are living in self, every day is an adventure. Kofi may lead your life, but you'll be open to falling in love again as if you have never fallen in love. You may be betrayed a million times when you trust again. You will rise up and acknowledge that indeed you're unbreakable. Indeed, nothing in this life can hurt you. Indeed, the love of God that you are expresses and exudes. And you can only realize that you win through the test of life. You win through the test of life, and nothing outside of life breaks you. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. So, this ends the teaching on self love. I hope that you've been able to fish out a few nuggets, and more importantly, please practice it. If you are facing terrible challenges with loving yourself, try this for a week. Let's try it. Make a list of all the things, as I've stated, all the things you do for the love of you, and state the benefits. And state the benefits. And let's grow together. This has been the Ethereum Mission, the Church for Spiritual Empowerment, the center. We are a center for spiritual empowerment. We bring you the hour of awakening, where we, each and every week, commune with ourselves, meet, grow in enlightenment, in the knowledge of God and the teachings of God, where God is not the sky God, but God is within us. And we appreciate you for taking time to join us each and every week. The Ethereum Mission is located in Ghana. In Ghana, we are located on the General Ankara Highway, next to the Royal Filling Station at Sakamani, Accra. Our telephone numbers are 0264 177 633, 0264 177 633, and 0548 177 633. These numbers are also our WhatsApp numbers. We have learning platforms as a spiritual center. All we are interested in is spiritual learning and enlightenment and growth. So if you are interested in being on any of our platforms, you are welcome. Kindly WhatsApp these numbers, and then they will add you to our platforms for our daily and weekly lessons. Also, if this teaching has been very beneficial to you, if it has impacted you in any way, the practices have been good to you, please do well to contribute to our spiritual work by donating and supporting us so that we can spread the good news to other people. The numbers I mentioned are also WhatsApp, are also mobile money numbers, and your support coming our way would be greatly appreciated. We are also in Takrade, and in Takrade, we have a branch located in the Dane Street in the Anaji Estate, and the telephone number is 0561 166-330, 0561-166-330. If you are in Kumasi, you're welcome to fellowship with us at the Delbert Court Hotel behind Dr. Badu in Adiambra. Behind Dr. Badu in Adiambra, Kumasi. So the telephone number is 0561 166331. 0561 166331. We're also in the UK. In the UK, we have a branch at 58 Gorinchback Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. And the postcode is CR42DG. CR42DG. To join us, the phone number is 0208 6466129. 0208 6466129. You have been a blessing to me as much as that life has been a blessing through me to you. God bless you.
God bless you. Our time is fast spent, and so today we are just reading messages. And on Thursday we will pick calls. Great. So some messages. Emmanuel from Finland says, thumbs up. Ethereum mission. What a church. Kwejo Inawoshi Accra. He says he's enjoying. Mary in the UK says, great teacher. Let's acknowledge some of our viewers on Facebook. We have Alex Maululu. He says, powerful. We have Patricia Amadinfi, your mother. She says, watching. We have the guru of Ethereum Mission, the leader and founder. He says, great wisdom, and I am enjoying it. He comes back to say, for the love of me, I loved it. For the love of me. And he comes to say, he loves it. Philippa, what motivated you, this topic, to bring this to us?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Please, can you repeat the question?
Okay, we would like to know, I would like to know the motivation for the topic.
So the motivation for the topic is myself. I think that life at this point is trying to teach me how to, love me and appreciate me fully. Like the teacher shared through me for the world. Sometimes when we are faced with darkness, we allow our lights to dim. But the teaching is for me, not to let my light dim. I felt like if I want to liberate the low self-esteem, which is something I'm very passionate about, liberating the low self-esteem and bringing them into God confidence. If I want to identify potentials or unearth potentials in other people and make them, express those potentials, I have to myself, for the love of me, do the things I love or would love to do. So this teaching is teaching me, or has taught me as much as it has taught our viewers. I am going to take the practice so seriously as if my life depends on it. For the love of me, I am going to identify all the things that I will do and want to do for loving myself. So the motivation for the topic is myself and how I feel like a lot of us are missing the mark when it comes to self-love.
Awesome. As you were going through the topic, teaching us, I was just reflecting on the topic. I said, wow, this is a thesis on its own. It's a thesis. So I came out with a topic. I have rephrased your topic. So I came up with self-love, the practical guide for life. Self-love, the practical guide for life. What do you have to say? Do you think it's a guide for life?
Self-love.
Yes.
Yes, honestly. The practical guide for life.
Great.
Practical guide for life. Because, yes, without it, we'll just be, hypocrites living in the same faith. We need to be ourselves and allow the God us to always come alive.
Beautiful. So Emmanuel comes back to say that was really practical. And of course, the topic is the practical guide. And I have added for life. So it's very practical.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to change my heading.
Yes. You should. I mean, and it was really great. We have learned a lot.
Thank you.
Someone is asking, anonymous. He or she says, do we have different definitions for love? Do we have different definitions for love?
Do I have a different definition for love?
I mean, you defined love somewhere in the Bible, and I think you gave another, seeing the good and the divine in yourself and all of life. So someone is asking whether there is another different definition of love.
Sorry, Dorcas, I'm losing you a bit, so I can't really hear what the question is.
Okay.
But if the question
Can you hear me now?
If I have a definition for love, was that the question?
Yes. The person says, do you have? Is there a different definition for love? You know, you spoke about your own definition, seeing the good and the divine, and you spoke about those in the scriptures. So you want to find out whether there are other definitions, there are different ones. So according to you, in your perspective, that's what the person wants to know.
Well, the one that I've adopted that is working for me is the Ethereum Mission actionable definition. That love is seeing the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. And the simpler one is seeing God as you. See, so. And when you say you are falling in love with someone, you're actually falling in love. You are falling in love with the God in the person. So love is action. Usually we leave it at a feeling point. Because you cannot just feel love. You need to action the love that you feel. And the only way the action of love can be felt is when situations come your way to express it. So love is seeing the good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. That's what works for me, and I use that.
Okay. Awesome. So we also go with that definition, seeing the good and the divine in ourselves and in all of life. It has been great having you.
I also mentioned that sometimes you.
Yeah. Okay, we are listening. Carry on, please. Hello?
Yes, Dorcas, I'm here.
Yes, you were saying something. Please carry on.
Yes, I was saying that sometimes you do not see the good that you are, but your mind can think of the possibility of good that you can be. So seeing the good and the possible good and the divine in yourself and in all of life. So if you can't see your good, your vision of the good, the greatest good you can ever be, seeing that and appreciating that is also love.
Oh, great. So seeing the good or the possible good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, Dorcas, I can hear you.
Okay, great. I was asking whether you mean that the love is seeing the good or the possible good, because in some instances you may not see or identify the good. So you have to find the possible good, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Beautiful. Thank you for coming to share with
Thank
us this
you. Thank you.
powerful, practical guide for life. I will say for life.
Thank
We appreciate you so much. Have a wonderful time. Perhaps you could give us the location of Ethereum Mission once again, then we draw the curtains.
Sure, sure. So, thank you so much for participating with us. This has been Ethereum Mission, the Center for Spiritual Empowerment. We are all about spiritual empowerment, spiritual awakening, and if you want to grow in all aspects of your life, Ethereum Mission is the place to be. And to fellowship with us or to join our center to learn, we are in Ghana, we are in Takoradi, we are in Kumasi, and then we are in the UK. In Ghana, we are at Sakama, next to the World Filling Station, the General Ankara Highway. If you have a Google location, you can just type in Ethereum Mission and it will just bring you straight to us here. The numbers to call for inquiries are 0264 177 and 0548 177 633. These are WhatsApp numbers. WhatsApp us for any inquiry, or if you want to join our weekly and daily our platforms for weekly and daily lessons, please express your interest through those numbers. In Takrade, we are on the Daily Street in Anaji Estate, and the telephone number is 0561 And in Kumasi, we are the Deva Port Hotel behind Dr. Badu in Atiapura, Kumasi. And the telephone number is 02056, pardon me, 0561 166331, 0561 166331. In the UK, we have a branch at 58 Orange Park Avenue, Mitcham, Surrey. And the postcode is CR42DG, CR42DG. And the phone number to call is 0208 6466 129, 0208 6466 129. It's been great. We'll come your way again next week Tuesday with another powerful teaching. Till then, if you're having low self-esteem, the practical guide is here. Just practice. Spend some time finding out what you do that makes you fall in love. You are a conqueror. You are born to do great things. Don't let anything tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone's opinion influence you into believing otherwise. You are loved. Just express peace.
Great. So, viewers and listeners, we appreciate you for joining us. Make a date with us on Tuesday. As usual, my name is Doki. It's bye for now.